probably heard of Victorian arsenic green, but have you heard of arsenic purple? Me neither until a few months ago, and here's the frustrating thing. We have hundreds of examples of what Scheele's green and other arsenic greens looked like, but almost none when it comes to the other arsenic colors. So imagine my sheer dumbfounded surprise when I'm scrolling through an unnamed auction website the other day and, we found it, baby. I could not believe it was real at first, but holy cow, it's arsenic purple. So, needless to say, I added it to cart immediately, freaked out, and, I hope you'll join me to see what it looks like in 2 weeks. Grab your gas mask, because we're about to unbox what might be the deadliest color in history. But first, a little bit of safety. I highlight my safety process in every single video that I do concerning toxic pigments, and there's a reason for that. And that reason is, don't touch this stuff. I'm stupid. And without further ado, let's get into it. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I have been looking for months for an extremely rare substance from the 1800s called London purple, otherwise known as arsenic purple, because yep, it was 30 to 50% the bad stuff. Now, interestingly, besides its use as a pesticide in the 1870s, we honestly don't know that much about it. But we do know one thing, and that's that it gets its beautiful purple color because it was a byproduct of one of the first synthetic purple dyes. Yup, before the 1850s, purple was an extremely expensive color. It's only because of synthetic colors like this one that we're able to enjoy so many incredible colors today. So be grateful. This is one of the rarest and most dangerous colors in the world, and we're about to turn it into paint. But first, a little bit of safety. Some people might say it's repetitive to show the safety process over and over again, but do you know what's not repetitive? Getting to live another day. Yippee! And on that note, let's get into it. So this is London purple, and it's an arsenic-based pigment, much like its more popular cousins, Scheele's green and Paris green. But unlike the arsenic greens, arsenic purple has seemed to have all but vanished from the historic record. We know that arsenic was used in some of the first aniline artificial purple dye, and we know that that dye's byproduct, London purple, was used as a pesticide starting from the 1870s. So it's safe to assume that this sample of London purple looks very similar to what that dye would have looked like, but perhaps a bit more muted or watered down. Regardless, once we mix it with a binder, it should give us a pretty good idea of what that original color looked like. And although it looks subtle now, when you mix it with a little bit of white, magic happens. The variations of this color on this board are magical. They're breathtaking in my opinion. As more and more white is added, the hues seem to slightly shift, growing a bit more pink and soft. And I have to say, even though it would take less than a fraction of a teaspoon of this paint to kill you, it seems pretty worth it to figure it out just this once.